Hey guys, it's Mario here. I am in Valencia, Spain right now, and what you see behind me is a very beautiful place called the City of Art and Science. It's an amazing place to check out if you're ever nearby Valencia, if you're ever in Spain. Highly recommend you to come here and see this with your own eyes. Really beautiful day as well. It's very sunny. Actually, it's a very touristic place, so there's a lot of people around here, a lot of people taking selfies, pictures, enjoying, same as I am. And I decided to shoot a quick video for you guys on a very controversial topic, on something that a lot of people have been taken out of context, and they're just been misinterpreting things, misinterpreting facts. And that's something I wanted to clear out, and it's related to flexible dieting, and specifically that if it fits your macros, IIFYM thing, which a lot of people are just not willing to look at the whole big picture, what it really means and how you can apply it. So let's say I make a video, and I say in the video, hey, it's really all about the calories. You know, if you have to be in a caloric deficit to lose weight, you have to be in a caloric surplus to gain weight. People will take this out of the context, and they're gonna say, hey man, like, are you saying that I can just eat junk food all the time and I can just not eat any healthy food? I don't need to worry about diet quality at all? Are you saying that? Well, that's not what I'm saying. That's specifically the type of thing that when you take it out of the context and when you apply that black and white thinking, that's gonna get you in trouble, especially with your health and general well-being. So I'm gonna go back in time a little bit. Where does that IIFYM come from? Well, back in the day when this bodybuilding, fitness thing, and was all kind of on those forums and message boards. We didn't have YouTube, we didn't have videos like these, we didn't have Facebook groups, we didn't have Facebook in general, was really in its early stages. People were constantly asking the same questions, right? There was like this bodybuilding community, and people were like, well, there's a specific list of foods I have, and can I eat this, and what will happen if I eat that? So an example would be, hey, can I add white rice for lunch, or can I eat some specific type of pasta right before training, or can I drink a glass of milk after workout, you know, things like that. And answer to all of these questions is simply like, hey, if you fit it inside of your daily macronutrient targets and your calories, you can. And that's why it was really shortened after a while, because people were replying with the same same answer to all these questions, IIFYM, if it fits your macros. And that is really true. I mean, if you are just looking at the facts, at science, we know that it's really about that energy balance. If you are in a caloric deficit, you will lose weight. And there's extreme examples of this, and this is where all the trouble started, is that people are, hey, well, if diet quality doesn't matter, if I can just go with calories, you know, I can eat Twinkies all day and be in a caloric deficit and lose weight. And that's true. I mean, there's been people who've done that, and you can really ignore diet quality if it's just a matter of body weight, if it's just simply changing your body weight. But the question now is like, how do you feel? What's your general health, your gut microbiome, your brain health? How focused are you on things that you need to do in your life, not just lose weight? I mean, lose weight is just one little tiny part of your life. What about mental performance? What about performance inside of the gym? What about like if the food is just making you feel like crap and that's ruining your relationships with other people? I mean, there's so many different layers of this that people are simply looking at it very surface level. They're just like, hey, okay, I can just get away with it. And the fact is that these bodybuilders that were asking this question, they had this limiting belief that you had a very narrow list of foods that you can get away with. So when someone would say, hey, can I add a little bit of variety, you know, people would be like happy to tell them, yeah man, you can, you know, because when they did studies on these bodybuilders who ate quote unquote clean all the time, they actually found that these people had a lot of nutrient deficiency because they had a very narrow list of foods. You know, if you eat chicken, broccoli, rice all week, every day, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, sometimes, you know, you are likely to have a nutrient deficiency because you don't have that variety. And what a healthy diet really looks like, what a real healthy diet looks like, is 80-90% of foods, unprocessed, healthy, whole foods, and a lot of variety, a lot of different sources of protein, like lean meats, cottage cheese, whey protein, the lean fish, fish in general, beef, like all these things. When you combine them, there you get a lot more nutrients, a lot more different variety of nutrients. You have a variety of veggies, you have a variety of fruits, you have a variety of carbohydrate sources, a variety of fat sources. That's what really matters. And when you combine that with the 10-15% of the time when you eat something that is kind of junky, quote unquote, or processed, it's fine, it's okay, because that's an exception. You know, that's like something that happens to me. You know, you guys watch my Instagram, you follow me on Snapchat and places like that. You know, I make like a selfie with a pancake, I eat pizza, I eat something like hamburgers, I eat frozen yogurt, ice cream all the time, and these things all the time, you know. And the reality is that for one time that I eat that pancake, I have 10 other whole, unprocessed, prepared meals that are cooked, variety of veggies, variety of fruits, and these meals are my staple of my diet. That's how my diet looks like behind the curtain. And people who I coach, because we use this app, MyFitnessPal, we kind of share each other's diaries where they can see what I'm eating. People can see, okay, yeah, I mean, your diet is a lot of variety of healthy, whole, unprocessed food. And sometimes you have a little bit of a slice of a pizza, or just add a little bit of ice cream or pancakes or things like that. I mean, those are the things that I really have to struggle to put them in my diet. Sometimes I'm starved all day to just make sure that I can eat one big dessert. You know, that's just the reality of things. And I'm first one to admit that I make these pictures not to make you jealous, but it's like kind of a reward for me. You know, it's like an event. You know, I'm like, oh shit, I'm having this amazing food, better take a picture of it. You know, I'm not gonna take a picture of my regular stuff all the time because it's repetitive, it's similar, it's the same, it's not sexy, it's not exciting. Nobody is gonna be like, holy shit, this guy is like eating chicken, lean chicken and like pasta, and that's not exciting for people. And that's what you see on other people's fitness media as well, because you see these people are enjoying pizzas, they're going out, they're eating out all the time. The truth is that behind the scenes, behind the curtains, these people are really diligent with their diet, and most of their food is really that whole, healthy, unprocessed food. So don't forget that. Like, don't take things out of the context, because a lot of the marketing, a lot of the media wants you to believe that you can just continue eating all the crappy food that you've been eating and just do that, and here's like a special trick, you know, to make you lose weight. Well, that's not gonna happen. If you do wanna make this a sustainable lifestyle and have a diet that fuels your purpose, your mental and your physical performance, it will have to be based on whole, unprocessed food. That's the only way to get your proper nutrition in. Your body needs that nutrition in order for it to optimally function, you know, for general health, general well-being. And all these things are linked to that healthy, whole, unprocessed based diet. And back when we say flexible dieting, that means that you can include that 10-20% of really things that are kind of the exception, that you can go out, enjoy with your friends, that you can just have fun with, you can just enjoy different kinds of foods, especially if you're traveling, if you're in Spain, for example. You do want to try some paella and these different high-fat things like different empanadas and things like that, which are super high in carbs and fats, but again, you fit it inside of your calories and macros, and it's okay. It keeps you sane, it keeps you healthy as well, because you do get certain nutrients from that you might otherwise miss out on. And that's what it's really all about. So I really wanted to clear this up. What does it really mean to be flexible? Well, it's really that 80-20%, and it's not about black and white thinking where I'm saying that the diet quality is not important. Diet quality is extremely important, and you will see this over and over, that people will try to convince you that it's not important. They're gonna brag, they're gonna post Instagram pictures, Facebook videos, all these things of them enjoying fatty Taco Bell, McDonald's, and all these places. But trust me, behind the scenes, these people are having a very, very healthy diet. Otherwise, if they are not, they're probably like walking around like fucking zombies all the time, and their brain doesn't even work. I can tell you right now, if someone is really hustling, if they're building a business, if they're working hard, if they're improving their social skills, if they're working in all areas of their life, they're most likely eating healthy, and they're really paying a lot of attention to that and making sure that their diet is healthy, whole, unprocessed foods. That's something I really wanted to clear up for you guys, something that has been on my mind for a while, and I really hate to see people are trying to take things out of the right context, and they're trying to apply that black and white thinking that is really harmful for a lot of people out there. So let me know in the comments below, how is your diet based on? Do you tend to lean more on that whole, healthy, unprocessed food? type of diet, or are you kind of really flexible going for whatever the hell you want and you're keeping track of that using tools like MyFitnessPal or whatever tool you want to use for that? So let me know in the comments below, what do you think of that as well. Make sure to click that subscribe button to support the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.